What up, world? This is the Big Fact Show. This is Mark Waldo Ward. I don't got Laz with me today, but I was joined by a very special guest, International Jones himself, Fiend, 504 Fiend on social media. It was originally going to be a quick bite, but then when we got to rapping, it turned into a full episode. So with no further ado, here it is. Hey, how's everybody doing? What up, world? This is Mark Waldo Ward with the Big Fact Show. I got the legend Fiend from New Orleans in here for a quick bite. He's going to break down for us what he's got going on in 2021 coming up for us. How you doing today, brother?
Oh, man, great regrets and living, baby. Great regrets and living. Good. How you doing today, Mark?
Man, I'm hanging in there, man. I've been watching you for a while, and you ain't never had not at least like 5-6 hustles going on at once. So I'm curious what you got going in 2021 when we get out this COVID shit.
I keep working a bit. This COVID thing, first of all, I hope everybody's out there safe. And if anyone has dealt with somebody that have it in their family that has been ill or lost somebody, my deepest condolences go to you. But by all means, keep fighting and keep pushing and stay safe and stay healthy. I'm just chilling, man, working. You know what I'm saying? We're doing real estate. We're doing clothing, Sleepy Bear, apparel company. We're doing music, new Fiend album coming, a new International Jones album coming. We're producing. We have a studio for rental in New Orleans in the CBD area. We have a skin care line called Motherland Miracles. You know what I'm saying? That is available for men's facial wash, women's facial wash, and moisturizer. And also we're getting ready to drop our first hemp shampoo and hair conditioner as well.
Okay.
But those are just a few of the things that I'm into. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing not only because of COVID, but before COVID as well. You know what I mean? And I'm dropping a book real soon too.
Novel, biography?
I'm going to say it's a day in life type of thing, you know, through my own eyes, through my own words. I guess you could say it's a kind of a biography, you know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like a novel too, you know, the way, because I'm telling the story.
It's got a narrative. It ain't like a school book.
No, it's definitely not like a school book. It has a narrative. It has a start to present type of thing going on. Something super, super, super special, you know?
You ever read Cain and Abel's book? Or books?
I don't think so.
I know they were writing novels for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were doing that for a minute too.
Shit, they was the progenitors of that. That was way before that G-Unit publishing shit.
Yeah. Yeah, them boys always kept them some hustles. Very, very proud of them about doing their thing and staying at it, you know.
You know, while we talking about New Orleans, you know, my co-host, he ain't with us today, Laz. You know, he shed some light that, you know, what's going on with COVID in New York isn't necessarily what they're saying on the news. What I see here in Florida is definitely not what they say on the news. How's things in New Orleans?
Everything is cool. You know what I'm saying? One step at a time. People just kind of getting themselves together. You know, being a little agitated because they can't be in a lot of clubs and bars and things like that, their regular day life. You know, we're a tourist type of town. So, you know, people not being able to capitalize off the tourism like how Miami and Florida is doing presently, you know what I'm saying?
You know, in New York, there's been more violence because like you say, people get agitated, like it's more dangerous. And, you know, they ain't really talking about that on the news because, you know, I guess when they don't got somebody to blame it on other than themselves, they don't put no attention to it.
Nah, I mean, you know, no one is going to take full blame of the horrors. You know, everybody's one is most.
Well, you know, when there's killings in the hood and shit, and they can blame it on some quote unquote black shit. You know, they'll be quick to attach the blame now. But you know, when they can't sensationalize it on the news without, you know, commenting on how they left everybody economically stranded, they're not even going to talk about it.
Nah, well, nobody's going to say this stuff has left me down. This stuff has did me this, you know. Nobody gonna keep it funky and just call it what it is, man. And that's not what you're gonna get out of people. You know, if I get to keep saying that this guy with a black long sleeve shirt and a blue hat that said USA, if I keep putting that picture out of people out after a while, I do it for so many years, that's gonna automatically be the personification of what people are looking for to be negative. If that's how I keep constantly pushing. So that's just what happened. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat 300 years of news, 400 years of news.
Or
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what it is all you could do is be the best version of yourself. But it's still got kids out here doing a lot of wild stuff. You just one version of the news is promoted, or one negativity of the version is being promoted more than others.
but the community is in good spirits.
Yeah, you ask me, people are still doing their thing. They should. The mayor want people to not congregate as much in large groups.
Are y'all getting any
So,
live music outside?
yeah, we get a lot of music outside. Just that people got to just keep their distance for whatever it is, and not keep it. And the reality that this COVID is real.
Man,
It's real. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people thinking just because you're not of color is not going to affect you. That's a lie. You know what I'm saying? People thinking that if you're not, just because you're not, every type of stereotype that people thought, it has been broken down. And, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you got to stay safe out there. We can listen and take care of each other. We'll be all right. But the country has been divided even more so for the last 4 years. So it's going to take some healing. Nobody wants to start with healing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to start with realistic therapy of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Every day, 19, whatever, it was the Spanish flu. Before that, it was this. It was it's going to have the errors of things that can hurt us. And it's going to take science along with having faith and prayer and stuff like that to make people be able to come together and defeat something so we can move forward. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, people like me and you, we look at the world as like it's a bunch of us. Like these systems try to create others and division, And
it's so easy to divide things when you got an ulterior motive. You know what I'm saying? When you got an ulterior motive, it's easy to divide people, to see about getting people to be divided. You don't have you don't have what it takes to unite people. But show me people that want to unite people, and I'll show you a positive outcome. Sometimes division is good. You can't mix oil with water and expect the car to run properly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But people are not necessarily oil and water. You know what I'm saying? So in some instances, you need division. In some instances, we need unity. And I think there's a time for it all and apply where it needs to go to get the better outcome,
Do you consider yourself as a unifying force in rap? And because, in my opinion, you brought a lot of people together that might not have ever worked together.
Yeah, I believe in the music I learned while traveling the world. Music will bring people together. Those sound waves, those frequencies. So I believe so. And I believe that if I'm not your kind, or I'm not your type or vibe, I believe, my music also draw a line in the sand.
Sleepy
and that creates
Bear.
a good, Sleepy Bear. Been up all night, up earlier in the morning, 6 this morning. So used to walking my daughter to the bus in the morning.
Hey, when you're making songs for Fiend or International Jones albums, are they intended as such, or does the finished product dictate that that's a Fiend song or that's an International Jones song?
Sometimes it's both. I could start at the beginning and know, hey, this is for a Fiend project, and this beat right here, it gives this type of vibe. Sometimes I'm producing a track, I'm producing with a certain vibe and direction. And sometimes after the song is completed, we'll be like, nah, that's definitely like International Jones, or, you know what I'm saying? So all those different types of magics are determined, just paying attention to the vibe and the frequency.
You remember when T.I. had that, my fault, but you remember when T.I. had that T.I. verse Tip song where it's like him rapping not against himself, but kind of like to himself? Have you ever done like a International Jones theme song like that?
I don't know. I probably have had something like that before, but nothing super focused on that to give you a real personality switch up on a song. Is just the vibe. If the vibe and the tone calls for that approach, I express it on it. That line might have calls for more of a snarl or a growl on it, you know what I'm saying, to express certain things.
Maybe you could get a beat that was portions of it. It could be the same melody, but it could be in a different octave and key.
I don't know. I don't like to really follow behind nobody. I don't want to do nothing.
Well, that'd be something totally different, though. That'd be a brand new creature.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to take either for me to produce it or me to tap into somebody that's producing that, or somebody that want to create that type of something. You know what I'm saying?
It's always been important to you to be musically interesting, huh? Because I've noticed that, like, with you, it's not necessarily I'm gonna make a song that's gonna get on the radio. Like when it was ringtone era or snap era, it's not all of a sudden, oh, here comes Fiend with his entry into that.
Right.
You always coming with, I mean, they can't see me, but you might take it left, you might take it right, you might run that motherfucker up the middle.
Yeah, I never was an artist that stayed all over the radio because of my own releases, but I know how to make radio songs or whatever, radio friendly songs.
But I'm saying you ain't never chased a fad to get on the radio. That's for damn sure.
Nah, don't get me wrong. I've also been an artist that felt prone to, I'm gonna make something of this vibe and hopefully it'll go. You know what I'm saying? And was probably not successful with it, or was some kind of successful with it. I just accepted the fact it's so hard for an artist doing this stuff themselves. I fund this stuff myself. Whether, you know what I'm saying, I have a team of people, and the team of people may have a direction different from what I have. So I have to fund it myself. So at the end of the day, I could bet on me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm mostly making music for me, and the people that's into me is just so happen can find themselves aligned to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the music come off as genuine if I'm just trying to focus on making it, trying to give the people exactly what they want, and my mind is somewhere else. I don't think that's being genuine as an artist creating. If I'm telling you to go shoot up and rob and pillage when I'm over here golfing on a regular basis and shit, yeah, I just think that's not cool. That's just me. I'm not judging nobody else that do what, because I'm not perfect. But that's just where I'm at with my music. And I come to find out that I have a pretty large fan base, but I don't think that everybody is in tune to all my social feeds and things like that. So I'm just going to keep working till hopefully one day we're all able to sink in, and then to be able to keep funding me making the music that we want to enjoy. Other than that, it's not easy. I'm not going to sit in here and tell you it's easy. It's not easy.
Well, what's your Spotify? What's your best Spotify? If for them to find you on Spotify, should they look for Fiend or International Jones?
They can look for both. It's according. Are you
getting revenue off both of them?
I get a revenue off everything I touch.
Okay, because I've interviewed some cats recently that they got like themselves put up 5 times, and one time be from when they was on one record deal, one time be when it was, because I don't want to send somebody to listen to your music if you ain't getting no money from it. You know what I mean?
Nah, don't get me wrong. The bigger picture is you just hope that they just get in tune to it.
Yeah, true indeed.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, in today's world, you can't beat yourself up of somebody stealing something. You gotta, you just gotta make sure they don't steal everything.
But you wasn't born knowing how to start T-shirt companies and do all those hustles you said earlier. And a lot of people, their barrier to entry is they're intimidated by things they don't know. So what advice would you give somebody on how to learn a new trade, a new skill, a new craft?
I think, man, like, you got to be open-minded. You know what I'm saying? I love the companies I've been working with that I still work with, because they'll put me on game on something that I may not be aware of. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that say, nah, my dog, nah, you don't know about this? Nah, let me show you, like, I can appreciate that. As long as you're willing to learn, you'll be all right. Sometimes people need hands-on tutorials to walk them through it. Everybody's not jumping on the internet, Google. Everybody's not jumping on YouTube. So you got to be a person that's willing to be open-minded to that type of stuff to continue to grow. If you're willing to do that, you can step into your own vibes of what makes you nice, or eventually create some type of streaming income for yourself, and align yourself up with dope people. You know what I'm saying? There's all kind of people I love to work with, but once they don't have an interest of my business too, as much as enthusiasm as they have their own, I don't know how much to depend on that person, or if not depend on them at all, because they're not looking at the bigger picture. I can't knock them not being at a level of wanting to be a village to do it. I just, hey, your water's right here. Don't forget your water. I'm talking to him. You know what I'm saying? So That's where I'm at with it. You got to be open-minded to grow. I remember Barry White did an interview with Don Cornelius on Soul Train, and he asked him, how do you feel about where music is going? And Barry White told him, you got to embrace the change. You know what I'm saying? Find out where you belong in there and keep doing it. Look at Charlie Wilson. It's 2020. He's still making music. I don't know what he's selling. Don't do that, my guy. I'm doing an interview right now. You're going to bounce the ball, go outside, okay? Or if you're going to be inside, don't bounce away till I'm finished, okay? All right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you got to be willing to deal with change.
All right, and then we can go ahead and finish it with this. You got to be the rapper that has left the most major labels with no bad blood whatsoever. How do you exit things so smoothly?
When you feel your value is devalued, don't stay there pitching a bitch about it. Just remove yourself. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're going to be able to give handshakes and leave, you know, as good job. We've done this, we did that. Appreciate your time, appreciate your services. My thing is I always come clean. I come clean and I pay attention to the signs. And at the end of the day, I keep my own thing going. I don't wish nobody no harm, but if I'm ever somewhere, if I can't be helpful to them or be helpful to myself, I just remove myself. Because you can easily get in each other's way, not knowing you're on two different paths. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's smart because, I mean, I guarantee a couple times these same people have circled back and made money with you again.
Yeah, I mean, that's the end of the day. That's another thing. I feel if I can make money with people, you know, they'll remember that also. I'm not a person that go to someone's house and take a plate and leave. I just have to keep them in mind that I have something I got to eat too. And I refuse to steal from you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I refuse to steal from you. I refuse to burn your house down behind what you're not helping me do for mine. I just have to remove myself. And sometimes we can communicate as men or business people and be like, hey, man, I'm not in a position to help you. People, I've never got that conversation from people. Hey, bro, I'm not in a position to help you right now. So if you got to go do your own thing, no one has ever pulled me to the side and told me that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's straight bars, man. Hey, listen, brother, I appreciate you. Thank you for your time. You know, we'll always be big supporters of you. Is there anything you'd like people to check out or you know, shout out your socials?
Oh, for sure, man. Hey, man, I appreciate everybody tuned in. It's Fiend International Jones. Follow me on Instagram, 504 Fiend. When I say O, I mean 0. I'm from New Orleans. We say O. We say 50. So 504 is 504 Fiend, Fiend. Follow the smoothest, cleanest clothing brand in the land, Sleepy Bear Apparel at Sleepy Bear Tees, SLEEPYBEAR Tees, TEES. Also, don't ever forget, also another illest brand in the land, Jet Life Apparel. You heard me? Follow that, support that.
There'll be links in the episode description for anybody who's listening. Make sure you check out those Sleepy Bear Tees. They are high quality and they turn heads. And I don't just say shit like that lightly.
I appreciate that, man. Like, I believe in quality over quantity. New projects coming. For people that listen to my music, just know you can go to Spotify, Apple, and you can type in Fiend, Fiend, for what people like to think is a No Limit sound. And for International Jones fans or people that like to quote a label that is like a Jet Life sound, there's projects available for that too under the name International Jones. You heard me? There's enough for everybody to get it. You heard me? I believe in quality over quantity, and I believe in collaboration over competition. You feel me? So yell at your people, baby. Mark, appreciate you, bro, as always.
No doubt. Thank you, brother. And we'll talk to you later.
All right.
Yeah, your boy a little rough on the intros and outros. Man, I'm didactic, man. I'm learning on the fly. We gonna get smoother with it, though. But before we leave, as always, here's one of my favorite songs from my man Laz.
All I know is click clack, tell a nigga get back, hit you with the Big Mac, nigga it's hey yo, all I know is click boom, blicker that'll strip you, hit you with the 5th tooth, nigga it's hey yo, know is click clack. Tell a nigga get back, hit you with the Big Mac. Nigga is hey yo, all I know is click boom. Liquor that'll strip you, hit you with the fifth too. Brooklyn nigga, hey yo, Brownsville raised the nigga. Bang the trigger, train litters like Wild Rock. Snitch, you are now cops. I got the loud Glocks, big noise maker, all or not. Boy paper, trouble T-Roy paper. I got that slave money, lay money down. Dead nigga come around, tryna take bread, nigga. You take lead, nigga. Fuck the FBI, blow the ever ready 9. I don't need batteries. You lose calories on this tech diet. Slice your throat, neck, tie your tongue like Colombians. With the guns we in, they don't touch Liggy. Bouncer, he don't fuck with me. Bounce out a slug or two, move a drug or two. Keep the spot clicking on the block. Hot chickens never seen not shitting. Plus the top flipping on the 430. And my niggas all dirty and we stay clean. Hey yo, all I know is click clack. Tell a nigga get back, hit you with the Big Mac. Nigga is hey yo, all I know is click boom. Liquor that'll strip you, hit you with the fifth too. Nigga is hey yo, all I know is click clack. Tell a nigga get back, hit you with the Big Mac. Nigga is hey yo, all I know is click boom. Liquor that'll strip you, hit you with the fifth too.
I don't give a fuck about nothing. I shoot niggas in the head, I like to see they blood gushing. You hear them sirens, son, that's the ambulance rushing. Somebody tell them niggas he dead, it don't make no sense coming. It's hard to be in the hood and focus on rapping. I can't even hear the beat with all them pistols clapping. But I ain't like these other rappers, none of them niggas. I'm realer and better than every one of them niggas. Shit, you hear the shit I be saying? And besides that, man, I'm way more entertaining. I go to niggas' shows, son, I don't applaud them. Besides they raps being weak, man, these niggas is boring. I ain't gonna act like I'm feeling a nigga. That's like backing out, acting like killing a nigga. I tell your favorite rapper, suck my dick in his hood.
I'm on some right, I'm on some